Yo folks, welcome back to the Bullet Bandit channel. This is Bullet Bandit Paint Boss, bringing to you garage number 38, part number 2. And we're just going through the intro here. Oh shit, I gotta hit start. You know, we'll try to wrap this shit up quick. This garage still has a number of really nice cars in it. We'll be seeing those in a moment. We finished off with a 64 Impala Lowrider Purple, and I should be going into the garage into that car, or either starting off with the car after that. So as soon as we get down there to the garage, we'll continue. So anyways, I want to thank everybody for stopping and checking out my YouTube channel and my videos. I really appreciate it. This is the last car that I showed in part 1 of Garage 38. So we're going to advance on to the next vehicle. Alright, here we go. Here we got the Volkswagen Golf, old school, lowrider style with a lowrider paint job. We'll pan around then and look at the front. This is a pretty, I like this lowrider. I think it turned out pretty badass. I think it looks, for the type of body style it is, I think it looks pretty cool. And it looks good with the Daytons on it, or whatever fucking rims they are. Alright. We'll do a full side view, then we'll look at the front nose, and then we'll look at the top. There's a full side view. It's another original, one-off custom. Now we'll look at this side, or the front nose. There's the front. And now we'll look at the front hood. There's another cool custom patch I made for the WCC crew. No one's ever done that either. And there's the top side. And we're going to move on. Yeah, that's a fucking clutch. It's got a matching color coordinated interior. Here we got a fucking Audi S5 2008. Pretty sure this is a sweet car. Tonight I'm going to try to record part 1 of Garage 39. Yeah, this one's cool. Let's look at the front nose first. There's the front nose. Alright, now we'll scan around. This is I love this car because the chrome lips, the wheels, just the whole paint scheme turned out nice. Black and white with just red flourishes all over the place, and I think that just turned out real fucking sweet. And it all coordinates with each other, you know. The white walls with the black edging on the tires, and then you got the black on the spokes at the base, the black center caps and the chrome lips. I mean, that shit is fat, and I think that turned out so fucking good. I'm proud of this car. This thing turned out real nice. Well, here's the rear view, and then we'll do a full side view. That's a badass view. I like that. Oh, fuck. There we go. There's a full side view. I think that looks pretty fucking sweet. And I think, you know, you take an '08 car and you can actually trick out any vehicle and make it look like a really sweet lowrider. It doesn't matter what year it is, as long as you lay everything out correctly. There's the top side. I think that looks fucking nice. hold on a second. I gotta see if, oh yeah, we're good. All right. Here's the front hood. Another custom patch. This Iron Cross is outlined with black, then white, then red in the middle. So yeah, that turned out real nice. I mean, look at that from afar. That's pretty sweet. All right, now we're gonna go get ready to go move on to the next car. And I got the 1% there, which means I didn't run with the 99% of the people. I was a 1%er. Like the Hells Angels. They are the 1%. They were the badasses, and that's what 1% means, man. You ain't like the rest of everybody. Just like the average common person, they believe in something, like some type of religion. I'm a 1%er when it comes to religion. I don't believe in any of that shit. So therefore, you know, I'm a badass. I don't believe in fake shit. So yeah, I'm a 1%er, dude. I'm original. I'm straight up. I'm honest, and I don't fucking believe bullshit lies. There's the fucking side. This is pretty badass, and I think everything worked out real nice for this car. And what's real neat about this car is that it is original, but yet it's not complex. It's not hard. Anyone could have thought of it, but no one did. That, and you know, that in and of itself keeps it original. Now we'll do a full side view. Will it fit? Oh shit, let's back up a little bit and then pan out. Oh shit, I panned out too far. Too close. Alright, that's close enough. There's a full side view. I mean, that's a fucking cool car. I mean, that's trick, but yet it's not fucking complex. Alright, let's look at the fucking top side. That's a badass top side. And as you can see from the front hood, it says W and then CC on the roof, and then we got the another custom patch on the trunk lid. I mean, that's fucking cool as fuck. Alright, look at that from that view. How everything lines up perfectly. Alright, and then there's the front hood. Alright, now we will move on to the next vehicle. That's fucking sweet, man. Alright. Oh shit, hold on, let me see. Alright, now we're gonna move on. Here we got, oh man, this is one of the baddest fucking focuses ever in the history of Midnight Club. Now it probably is the baddest fucking most awesome original paint job ever. Now this isn't a copycat paint job. This paint job is based off of true actual human events that happened here on Earth with people. And the event was known as the Hindenburg of 1937. It was a German airship, a blimp, that exploded, and it had passengers on board. And you know, that's not a corporation. You couldn't go out and go to the grocery store and buy a Hindenburg, you know. So it wasn't a corporate thing. It was kind of like the Titanic. It was an event that happened under human circumstances, you know, like the Titanic. I did the Titanic paint job too. That's not a corporation. You can't run around buying Titanics and shit at the fucking Walmart. And so, you know, this paint job is a representation of something that happened in human history in 1937, and people died, and it was a horrific moment in our history, or human history anyways, the Hindenburg. There's a full side view. You can look up pictures online and, you know, see what it was about. Read articles about the Hindenburg. There's the top side. Now we will look at the front hood. I mean, no one has ever fucking did shit like this. Everyone was busy doing SpongeBob and fucking Skittles and Snickers and fucking Coca-Cola. Dude, and I was sometimes I was covering, you know, natural things that humans have done, such as the Hindenburg, the Titanic. What else have I done? Nuclear bombings. I mean, that shit all happened, but none of that shit you can buy at a store. Yes, I'd like 2 nuclear bombs, a Hindenburg, and 3 Titanics to go. You can't buy that shit off the fucking shelf. So it ain't copycat. It's human natural disasters or events. And that's what these paint jobs, a lot of these paint jobs I've done are based upon. So that's a beautiful fucking awesome paint job, man. And this is something I'm proud of, man. So, alright, we're going to move on. Here we got another badass Grand National. Again, this is an original based off of something that we humans created, not fucking Skippy peanut butter. Something you can't go to the grocery store or buy at a dealership, you know? Here it is. This is a custom paint job, 100%. The only one in the world like it, worldwide. A picture of the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco at the San Francisco Bay. All hand done. I mean, no one has ever done that shit. Just like I did a car too of the Egyptian pyramids. You know, you can't go to fucking Walmart and buy a bunch of Egyptian full-size pyramids and shit. You can't do that. You can with like fucking you know, like candy bars and shit, and you know, fucking Pringles and shit. Yeah, you can buy that shit at Walmart. But you can't buy shit like this at Walmart. You can't get it at Sam's Club. Yes, I'd like a Golden Gate Bridge and 2 Hoover Dams. Yeah, dude. So, you know, shit like this is for real. It's based on human experiences and engineering. These things are not commercial, you know. So there's a full side view. We're gonna look at the top side, and there's the top side, and then we'll look at the back. And I even put Alcatraz there too. Alcatraz prison. I mean, no one's ever did shit like that, dude. The island of Alcatraz. And we'll look at the front. And there's the front hood. I mean, these paint jobs, every time I made something that was fucking epic, and even some of the ones that weren't as epic, that were still originals, a lot of them were bar-raising paint jobs that no one has ever done. And, you know, there's a lot of those cars in this garage where I raised the bar, then I made another car. I did it again. I made something that no one else has ever made. This is supposed to be a GM spec. Fucking 1978 or 79 or not Camaro, Firebird. This was the year of the Firebird that Pontiac really fucked the Firebird in the ass with this design. I mean, they fucking uglified this car beyond belief. I mean, the body style was okay, but when they changed the front nose to this shit, it fucked it up, dude. They should have stayed with the cat eyes. That just junk right there, man. That's just such a shitty front end. Well, actually, no. This car is supposed to be like the 77 because the other front end is the one with the 4 squares in it, one for each headlight. That was worse. But this is not the exact 77 front end either. It's okay. I mean, I've seen someone make a better Trans Am than that. And it was supposed to be the 77, all black like Smokey and the Bandit with the gold stripes. That was a better car, and I've seen that. All right, here's a Nissan. This one's related to another car as well. I believe it's another pink Nissan or a Ford Mustang, and it was themed in pink. White primary color with different shades of blue. This one's the same thing, but only with different shades of blue. The Mustang was pink. Primary white with pink. The Blues. There's another custom paint job, or not paint job, plate. It says The Blues. I think that came out pretty fucking sweet. I like that. Now what it is a bunch of tears laid out in a specific manner. That's a nice paint job, man. And it's original. No one else was rocking that shit when... In fact, no one play... Even if they play the game solo, ain't nobody making cars like I do. Nobody. Alright, here we go. We're going to move on to the next paint job. We're at 16 minutes. That's pretty badass. Alright, we only got like maybe 3 more cars to show. Ooh, here's another 350Z. I forget what the fuck this looks like, but we'll see in a moment. That's pretty tricky. Ain't nobody's ever done shit like that either. It's been almost 2 years since I painted a car on this fucking game. And I know that I can get on this game and I could probably make more shit. But I'll worry about that in the future. I ain't worried about that now because I got enough of shit to do, and when the time's right, I'll make more cars. But, you know, even though I'm not racing, but playing the game at all, because you can't, because they took it offline, that doesn't mean I can't enjoy customizing cars. And in the future, I'll probably make more videos with new custom cars. And I just love to customize shit. There's a full side view and there's a top side view. I think this car has a beautiful green color, like an evergreen, rich dark green, but not too dark. That's a good looking car with a wide body. All right, here we go. We got a 65 Malibu. I believe there's probably only 3 cars after this car, so I'll be able to hopefully wrap this up in less than 10 minutes. Hope everyone's enjoying their night and drinking a beer. You know, if you're into smoking weed, smoke some joints or shoot up or whatever you're into. You know, I hope everyone's having a good night and doing what you want to do. All right, this is here. Let's look at it from here. As you can see, front passenger side by the turn signal and driver's side. Driver's side's white, passenger side's black. Above the turn signal, then as you pan around the car, you see that that line carries through. Color matching wheels, black and white. And then here it ends, and then it does the same thing over here. And then this was a custom car I made. You know, the paint job isn't elaborate. It isn't special even. All it is fucking it's quartered out in black and white in opposite corners. That's all it is. And then I have black letters in the white areas and white letters in the black areas. And this is all about paint. I'm the best fucking paint customizer in your crew, and I'd be rocking in crew, or I'd be rolling in rooms, and some people would ask me, "What the fuck you mean?" And I tell them, "Yo, what's the name of your crew?" And I tell them, they say, "Oh, this is the name of my crew," and I say, "Well, I'm the best paint customizer in your crew, and I ain't even in your crew." And it used to piss some people off and shit. But, you know, that's just the way it was. And when I proved my point, then they shut up. And that's what I would tell them. You know, I'm not even in your crew, and I'm the best paint customizer in your crew. That's pretty fucking tough, dude, because to be outwitted by someone that ain't in your crew, that's pretty sad. And as you can see, the Iron Cross, the one in black is white, the one in white is black. So now I'm gonna move on. Yeah, it's a neat paint job, but anyone could have thought of that. My fucking shit could have thought of that, but it didn't. I thought of it. But it's not a strong paint job, but it is original, but yet it's simple. Anyone could have did it. Alright, this is a badass fucking car. I'm not crazy about the Pontiac Solstice, but one thing I gotta give this car, that if you hook them up right, they look fucking sweet. They really do. Look at that fucking shit. That shit is badass, man. Alright, we're gonna pan around. Another one-off, 100% original, nothing like it in the world. Look at that shit. That just constantly kicks fucking ass. This car kicks fucking ass. Not in racing, just in paint. This thing's a paint stomping motherfucker, man. That's a badass view right there, man. Alright, we're gonna fucking try to give you a full side view, and I think we're gonna make it. There we go, there's a full side view. That's a fucking nice car, man. I mean, I don't care who you are, where you're from, what color you are, what religion you believe in, what religion you don't believe in. That's a fucking nice car, dude. Look at that fucking shit. Alright, we'll look at the back. Alright, we're gonna look at the front hood. See how it wraps around from the top sides, man. That shit turned out real nice. Look at that. That's fucking sweet, that front hood from that angle. This is a universal paint job. Look at that shit, man. That's fucking badass, dude. I mean, that's so fucking original, dude. And everything lines up. Alright, next fucking car. Alright, we got one more car after this Murcielago. I believe this one's green. Oh no, I'm wrong. There's the front nose. I'm sure you can see all that. Oh yeah, I don't recommend, just for all the viewers and shit and people that are down, I don't recommend anyone blind checking out these videos, because I just haven't figured out how to do my videos in Braille yet. So if you're blind, you might want to go to another channel to see videos, because this one's not going to work for you. Alright, I mean, this is a really unique, cool looking Murcielago, and it's got low rider wheels, but rather than being thin in the back, they're fucking thick. Most people don't make fucking an Italian exotic car into a fucking lowrider. Right, I think this should get me in. Nope, I was off by a little bit. There's a full side view right there. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, it is original, but it's not fucking one of my best paint jobs. I know that, but it is original. More original than anything that Top Notch and fucking Outlaw Street Faggots could ever make. Those fucking bitches. And I gotta make me a fucking video too, where I compare my cars to them, like I did with Top Notch. I smashed Top Notch. I fucked them up, dude. I forget what it was, 31 or 36 wins to nothing. I'm gonna smash fucking OSR, Outlaw Street Gaze, next. All right, here we got a Lancer, and then this is the last car, and then I will be shutting this bitch down. This is 26 minutes running time. So, again, I want to thank everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. Good looking out. All right, here's the last car. I like the gold rims. This isn't complex either, nor is it one of my better ones. It isn't, but it's a nice car, and it's original, and that's what fucking counts, originality. It's kind of like, originality is kind of like the words honesty, integrity, reliability, and originality. When you can make something custom that's original, that's what it all sums up, man, because everything original has good qualities. Everything that has to be fucking copied over and over by a bunch of weak motherfuckers, there's nothing positive about that. Because all you got to do is go to a product and try to remimic it on a vehicle. So originality really shows a lot of positive attributes to a customizer. Alright, so we're going to pan around to the top. Alright, we're almost done. That's fucking sweet though. That is, I mean, you back away from that car, that is nice looking, man. That's sweet. I mean, that's a fucking nice car, man. Ain't no denying that shit. Alright, remember that, man. Keep it real, keep it original. Later, peace out. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you want to. If you don't subscribe. Later. And don't forget, man, if you're blind, I don't recommend you watching my videos because I can't make them in Braille. Later.